you. I'm Danny. I'm here with Robin.
Hi, I'm Robin. Hello.
Hello! And today, well, we're playing more Bloodstained, and also right before the stream started, Robin said, let's make one good joke. So that's our goal for the stream today.
Yes. I want to set our sights, I want to set our expectations to a manageable level. I think we can get one in 2 hours.
Strap yourselves in for a manageable stream. We're really hoping to keep the excitement at an all-time medium. So, last we were here, you may remember that we went around swimming in the underground waterway. And more than that, on the other side of the underground waterway, we found a desert?
Yeah. An underground desert.
Yeah, the underground desert. And in that underground desert, we found a naughty granddad. That's right, we found Alfred knocking about, doing something. Don't remember
Doing spells.
what. Doing spells and that, so we had to stop him, didn't we? Oh. So, at the end of that stream, basically, we gave a cat, by the way. Their name is Macaron, which is a cute name for a cat.
It's a really cute name for a cat.
At the end of the last stream, we basically just found ourselves with a path to continue down, so we'll be travelling down that path today. However, I thought I'd come get a treat first.
Ooh.
I was exploring the castle, filling in some gaps from... Well, we died last stream and lost some map progress. I was filling that in and realised I could sneak up here. And it turns out there is a prize up here. Shortcut? We already got that one!
Do you use shortcuts?
Shortcuts?
I'm sorry for coming for you, but... Okay.
Not hugely, to be honest, but
Okay.
it always helps to unlock another one, doesn't it?
That's true.
Anyway, that's a lovely treat. Always start off the stream with a bit of a treat. And then, poison. That's not good. Macaron,
Poison
this
really
is
sucks at this game.
Poison really sucks in this game, yeah. Like, maybe the most powerfully out of all the bad elements and stuff that we found. Oh, do you want to see something that does suck, by the way, Robin?
Does or doesn't?
Does.
Ooh.
Do you remember this room? Now it's full of monkeys. It's just full of really bad monkeys.
It's like House of the Dead 2.
It's actually a bit like House of the Dead 2, yeah. But, you know, in a spooky castle rather than...
House of the Dead 1 was in a mansion. House of the Dead 2 was just
sort of
driving
knocking
about
about the city and that, yeah.
I think it was driving around Italy?
It
There's
was
a Colosseum
European.
Yeah.
I think it's nebulously European, as was the you know, the fashion at the time. I don't need to save. Guess I'm doing it. I was going to say I don't remember the characters from House of the Dead. House of the Dead 2? Oh, yes, European. House of the Dead 2 being particularly
House of the Dose.
charismatic. Ah, yes.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
As opposed to
There are
Miriam,
multiple
who
words I'd
is...
use. There are multiple words I'd use to describe them, and charismatic would be one of the last I would pick, I think. That said, shout outs to Sir Goldman, really.
Dark shout out to Goldman, honestly. He's a bit problematic in that game.
He does also talk like he has a mouthful of food, and I really appreciate that from a professional voice actor.
Who said anyone involved in House? You know what? That's nasty. Actually, I'm not going to say that because that's nasty. The people involved in House of the Dead 2 were professionals. They probably just had some pretty questionable direction because at that time nobody knew what on earth they were doing in terms of localization.
I would be really interested to find out what happened with that game.
Me too.
Like, was it the case that the actual voice actors weren't English-speaking natives and they just said their lines phonetically, essentially?
Well, one of the things that did actually happen a couple of times, not often, but a couple of times in older localizations, is they actually didn't get voice actors, they just got kind of people from the office in to do it. And I doubt it's that, because honestly, the recording quality of House of the Dead 2 is actually quite high, but when you start thinking about things like Mega Man 7...
Oh, that's one where he goes, halfway through a line read, isn't it?
It's also the one where Dr. Light says Dr. Wowie. So yes,
yeah.
I believe, now I saw this on a YouTube video a long time ago, so if this is not true, please correct me, I'd love to know. I believe that they were not professional voice actors, they were just people who were kicking about. So that does happen, but not often, you know?
You can believe.
And I mind you, I was going to say I'd expect Sega to use professional voice actors, but also I'd expect Capcom, so I don't know. Who knows?
Lilac's saying that they only accept typing with as a canonical second installment. You're right. That game does end with
correct.
Goldman jumping off the building and then the bungee cord around him, pulling him back up the building. He then looks at the main character and burps. That's how House of the Dead 2 ends.
Is it actually?
That's one of the joke endings in Typing of the Dead.
Oh, okay. Typing of the Dead, in all honesty, is my main exposure to the House of the Dead 2, because it is a considerably better game, and I will die on this hill.
Well, steady on.
House of the Dead 2 is a very, very good game, but you know what would make it a better game? In fact, you know what would make any game a better game? If you had to type nonsense.
If the zombies were running at you with big rubber hammers instead of axes.
Yes, exactly, Robin,
drumsticks.
you understand.
That's true, but also because like you can only type for enemies, you can't accidentally hit the civilians. You'll never recreate the moment where I saw two guys playing Typing of the Dead, House of the Dead 2 in an arcade, and a young boy in a sailor suit runs out of a door saying, "Help, help," and they shoot him in the face immediately.
God.
Just absolutely zero hesitation.
That's rough. And also, is this where the story ends with, and I was that boy in a sailor suit?
That's my origin story. That's why Typing of the Dead is my favourite game and not House of the Dead.
And on that day, they knocked the lollipop out your hand and you were never the same.
That's actually exactly what happened.
I found a great sword, by the way, so I'm going to use this for a bit. Ooh.
Pretty good sword.
Oh, that sounds good!
Ooh.
Wait, did we do a joke? Did we actually get a joke in already? Oh, Ivy.
I have seen that. It's really good.
Oh, that's spectacularly high tier work. Oh my goodness.
Typing of the Dead Overkill, which is a
Oh,
pretty good
that's a shame.
game. But it's a pretty good game. I'm standing by that.
Okay, then you're standing by some pretty transphobic shit, but go off.
Oh really? I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
It's a pretty poor game.
They sort of didn't quite stick the landing. They mostly got it there, but did not stick the landing on the Hammer Horror thing, really.
Right.
Which was a shame, because I was quite excited for Typing of the Dead Overkill. Yeah. Close, but no.
I guess like the entire style they're going for was like the really grindhousey exploitation.
Yeah,
style,
sorry, that's right.
which-
Not Hammer Horror, Grindhouse. You're so right.
Which means that like maybe that kind of shit was acceptable in the 70s and the 80s, but you need to be just don't be a jerk about it.
Where are we going? So this just loops around and connects back. Well, it doesn't actually connect. It just sort of leads to a cranny here. We can't get up this way yet because we can't do a big jump.
What about that one on the right? There's a hole leading up to
This?
the ceiling. Left.
I
a bit?
believe we couldn't go up there. But we will poke our head there because we're basically next door to it. I seem to recall a little nook and cranny in the ceiling into which I could not fit myself. But to be fair, that is many nooks and crannies in my life.
Actually, I think Alex right. I think it was a bit, not a joke.
Oh,
If it ends with
okay.
and that little boy was ... that I think is classified as a bit.
Oh no! Okay, right. Back to the grindstone. What do you...
Don't worry. Don't force it. Don't force it.
What do you call it? What do you call a demon?
Whatever he wants. He's a demon.
Yeah, there you go.
Nah.
I didn't...
Don't force it. I'll
Nah.
just give ourselves hemorrhoids. Oh, I remember this one now. Come
Yeah,
on.
can't go up there yet. We will poke our head to the right, but again I get the sneaky suspicion that we cannot go there. It's alright, we came to get this lovely blue chest. Ooh, Mithridate. Mithridate? I don't know.
I think it's this day.
All I know is that when you drink it, you ain't poisoned anymore.
Can you get up there?
Maybe we just never went up there.
I think it's because we went down and then found the crystal path, including an old man.
Sit. Well, it was a lovely, lovely opportunity to get another little sippy. You know how I feel about drinky.
Love it.
So our options are, looking at the map, spectacularly limited. We can poke our heads around in the church a little more potentially, though I think we had the double jump last time we visited, or we can try and fill out the rest of the underground waterway.
It's got to be the underground waterway, right? Like
you'd think, but that would involve going to here. I believe we couldn't get up here last time, even with the double jump. We didn't have swimming ability, so we'll poke our head in there and see what the script is. What I will do before we leave is something very boring. If you will humour me, I'm gonna kill one of those bone dragons because I think I'm one more away from completing a quest.
Make those murderers pay.
Make those murderers pay. One thing I did realise about making those murderers pay that I can't remember if we said in the previous stream. So, Danny of Bloodstained stream number 1, if you said this, I'm very, very sorry. A lot of the names are just in-jokey references to Castlevania and stuff like that. So there's, you know, like, like Sister Sif and Richter is there.
Yeah, totally.
Oh. Just, you know, that's alright. He's got the name in.
Showing some respect, you know? Oh, hang on.
You can also show your respect by making those murderers pay.
It's already a pretty weird line, and the fact that she repeats it, I think I really appreciate that. It feels very PlayStation 2 gamey.
Oh,
it's up there with like it's up there with big repeated lines like "Their master looks all, you can't go wrong."
Hey Robin, have you heard about goblins?
They all like fire.
Oh, you heard that too! Oh!
Mate, imagine a 300-hour game with like 7 or 8 lines of dialogue for all the lads that follow you around.
I played Dragon's Dogma for about 4 hours. Not for want of trying. My computer crashed and lost all my data, unfortunately, so I need to go back and start again. But I heard about goblins so much in that time. Not in a way where it was annoying. It's so charming. It's so nice.
There is an option to turn down the verbosity on them at
Why?
least. On your...
Got any Here's what
I know, turn it up, really.
Oh, a speed belt.
Got any
It's only increased by the fact you can go to the internet and download other people's pawns, and they can look like, you know, people off the telly. Get someone from Coronation Street follow you around going, goblins are like fire.
I really appreciate the naming in that game as well, because you can call your pawn whatever you like, but you pick a separate name, so that when they appear on people's games, they're not called Big Pissy, because
that's a shame.
you can do anything on the internet, but you can call them basically every single character.
You can call them BP.
You can call them every character in Capcom's database. Like, I think mine was called
a name
Bison.
picky thing. Oh.
Yeah. But like every Street Fighter character is there, it seems like, except for Third Strike. I think you can get it as well.
It's Third Strike, the Capcom. Sorry, I don't know anything about Third Strike or generally Street Fighter, except for the fact that I think Simon Viklund did music for Third Strike, and that's, you know, why am I teleporting here?
I think he did music for Third Strike Online. Actually, you're right.
Yeah, it's just one of the random pieces of knowledge in my brain because I, for a few years, thought about Simon Viklund quite a lot after he did the Bionic Commando Rearmed soundtrack.
Oh, I think you having information about Simon Viklund is not random and in fact very considered.
He makes really lovely music.
He does. I really like it when he gets to do the Heat soundtrack, but not.
Yeah, the years he spent making the Heat soundtrack, but slightly more synths, was very, very cool. Oh, Coronation Street Fighter, Ivy! Oh, jeez, we should have seen that, Robin. That could have been our joke for this stream. That's a good one.
It's a pretty good one. It's a good punchline.
Don't meter yourself just because Ivy thought up a good joke.
Take this.
Bless you to the ghost haunting our stream.
Yes, that's my producer. She's brought me a cup of tea and some sticky toffee pudding.
Oh, what? Did you bring enough for everyone?
I mean, I can cut mine in half if you'd like.
Oh, well, yeah, but then how are you going to share it with everyone in chat?
I'm mashing it into my computer screen right now, so hopefully.
What, like you're feeding someone in a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, pretending to feed someone on TV is one of my all-time favorite goofs. It really speaks to me.
The Ryan Gosling won't eat his cereal series of vines is
It's so good.
incredible.
Oh,
Rest in power.
why won't he just why don't he just cooperate? You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the back of the underground waterway. Do you think we'll find anything exciting?
Want me to find out? Making those murderers pay, I guess.
So it looks like actually I might have just found a shortcut.
Okay.
Ah, well.
Map percentage.
Yeah, that percentage. If you get to 100, well, there's that one piece of equipment that might get sort of strong. So I believe the thing underneath us needed a key, didn't it? We haven't found
Yeah,
any
I think
keys
so.
yet.
We haven't got any keys.
No.
It's
We
weird.
haven't found the millionaire's key. We haven't. Oh, we found the church key though.
Oh no, it's just a.
Maybe this is. a
Oh
path
no,
we-
because we came down here and then the game crashed.
Oh no, you're so right. Ah, why is everything on fire? Okay. I believe that is what they said. Yes.
What's OD?
I don't like those eyes that go around the walls and ceilings. They're sort of spooky.
They're just keeping a lookout.
I get it. That's the joke! Although actually we might need independent joke adjudication to make sure that was a joke and not say a goof. Really love
Sitting inside that wall.
I love the feeling of smashing in a wall and the game freezing, like, oh, there's something gone wrong. And no, you're just learning about MP. OD, by the way, sorry, Robin, is the librarian, who is
Oh, of
actually
course.
Alucard but isn't. I do not remember to what manner he cares about map percentage, but
You mean
maybe it
more
means
books, isn't it?
I think it might be more books, yeah. Because I went back previously and he gave me 3 book. So maybe he'll give me more
Pretty good.
book now. Ow.
A library.
I don't actually need to smash all of these in, but it feels... Oh, hello. This looks like somewhere we could go swimming, doesn't it?
Yeah. The way that you maneuver underwater here, for some reason reminds me of Frog Fractions. And
Which part of Frog Fractions exactly?
the bit where it turns into a walking simulator, where you're swimming about underwater and then somebody explains the history of boxing to you.
This.
It's a bloody
Frog
game,
Fractions
isn't
is
it?
very good, isn't it?
Like, hearing someone try and describe Frog Fractions is very challenging. Whoa, that's the underwater horse.
Oh yeah.
Ugh, I don't want it. I don't want it.
I want to play Frog Fractions too, and I feel bad that I haven't done so yet.
You know, Robin, we do have an avenue
We do have this
where
live
we
stream.
could play. Yeah. Stick Frog Fractions 2 on the list of things we'll tackle this year, along with every character action game ever. The hole. How do I can get myself through the hole by standing on the ground using reflector ray?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Ah! Oh, I do not like the underwater horse. They're disgusting. Oh yeah, I have a few amphibian speeds. I should probably equip it if I'm going to be wandering around down here. Amphibian speed. That's marginally better. Still feels a little bad.
Take this.
Ooh, aquatic blood. That's what we call water down here.
I guess I am too tired because when I saw you picked up mahogany, I looked at it and thought it said monogamy. Well, that's a weird thing to pick up in a video game.
I could, but I've got a lovely dance mask. One thing I'm finding is the funny, like, spraying of water everywhere is actually spectacularly powerful. Swordfish. Swordfish?
Does so much damage.
Swordfish. Oh, it's not a real... It's not a real sword, Robin.
Fine.
I mean, it's cool and everything, but it's not a real sword.
Wait, is that a sword carved out of an ore? It looks like it.
It looks like it might have just been carved directly out of a tree. It's sort of got like bark around it, I think.
Shout out to Miyamoto Musashi.
I'm very sorry, Lilac. Yes, I completely live that life. I really like it when you get free drops and items, especially when you can turn them into delicious things like curries or treats. I don't really know what to be using, but pickpocket. I don't think pickpocket I've ever actually seen work, but I don't know. In theory, it sounds good, right? Oh, okay. So that's probably the doors to the next area. So I might just sneak back and fill in the map slightly.
Sure.
Oh no, I'm too heavy. Oh, please treat yourself. Have a curry, please. There are so many lovely types of curry you can have. Hey Robin, what kind of curry did you have for tea tonight?
I made Japanese style curry, but I didn't deep fry the chicken or anything because that's a lot of effort that I wasn't willing to spend. Pop some cubed chicken chunks into the curry sauce itself. But I made the curry sauce from scratch at least because I felt fancy. I would also accept, honestly, just like buying up some blocks of some bricks of golden curry because it's
golden curry is basically the standard. It's exceptionally good.
Yeah, surprisingly exceptional for what amounts to instant curry, you know? I don't want to be like too down on it, but also it does taste incredible. Like, when I say too down on it, I mean like, I guess like it is essentially just
This.
Well, it's instant, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Like you just
Like-
take the bricks, crumble them up, and then put them in hot water.
Yeah, and like generally speaking, for a lot of things, instant is noticeably worse. Whereas I would say that for things like curry, for sauces, like block can be just as good. Like it does not taste bad at all. It's super lovely. But
I'm thinking
also,
of curry
there
as well,
like
yeah.
loads and loads of different cultures have curry as a dish. You know, you can get
Yeah.
curry from so many different places all over the world with so many different characteristics. There is a wealth of delicious curries for you to try. Please throw yourself into curry world. Obviously, from the UK, we're quite fortunate to have like a history of curry over here.
I live in Birmingham, which is the home of the Balti. So,
And I live in Manchester, we've just got a lot of curry places around here, and they're all really good. A telling port place. Okay.
Medibot, I would love the opportunity to share curry experiences with you.
But also, if curry's not for you, it's not for you, you know? You don't have
Yeah.
to make yourself.
I don't want to force anybody to try anything. However, I like it as a way to use up stuff in the fridge because
Yes.
it turns out that you can put a lot. There's not very much you can't put in curry.
It's a hugely
Apart from the
versatile thing. I mean, that's sort of the point, right? It's hugely versatile.
Pork and
You can put
beef.
basically everything in there.
Putting pork and beef in curry seems going against the spirit of things. Also, I guess you can have pork cutlet at least.
Yeah, but you can also have incredibly tasty vegetarian curry as well.
Absolutely.
I have, for all the curry I make at home now, I broadly do just make it vegetarian because it's incredibly warming and lovely, like, without the need for meat or anything. I've broadly been switching away from eating meat anyway. Just not for any particular reason, just I don't know, don't need to.
You can put paneer in it. You can put asparagus in it.
Yeah, you can put like things like corn in it. Corn's really tasty. Although it is, I gather, basically non-existent in America because they have a thing against like the specific type of protein it's made out of. I don't know, go off America.
That's strange, but go off America.
Go off America. You sure as heck can put tofu in.
You can put tofu in it.
You can put chocolate stuff in it. You can put strawberry stuff in it. Oh, yes, absolutely, Thornbraid. If you go to an anime convention, you will certainly find curry. That is, oh, this is a secret sorcery lab. It's secret sorcery time.
Ooh.
That's Dominique.
This is where they make the Big Mac.
This was your proposal, Exorcist? Explain yourself.
I should have been there, but you broke your word as well when you laid that trap for me.
I wasn't about to allow the book to fall into your hands.
Why would I want it?
Yes, the twist. The twist, Robin.
Perhaps for your parents.
Someone has been putting ideas in your head.
Miriam.
Huh? No, wait! Oh. I would have
Got some
preferred
explaining
not
to
see that.
do.
So the trap Alfred laid was for you? Yes, and that's why I sent Zangetsu to deal with it. He has the power to stop Alfred from teleporting.
How? I want to know how. You
Man,
can't just
video
say
games
he has
are-
the
I thought
power.
he might be able to contain
Video games are
Alfred
good.
while we dealt with our bigger problems here. It makes sense. But what was our
That makes sense.
revenge?
Yeah, just collar him. That's all he does. He doesn't have special power. He just takes his book away and
So I
collars him.
suppose I had better tell you.
You've been
My
very
parents
naughty,
were
Alfred.
exorcists, like me.
Grandad, what have we told you?
But during the demon outpouring 10 years ago, they were killed in battle. So I have my reasons for hating demons and that accursed book. I'm so sorry. You must hate us all for it. I let go of the hatred years ago. All that matters now is that I gain control of the Liber Logaeth and prevent it from ever being used for evil again. All right.
Okay,
I'll
I
help
think
you.
I trust Dominique. I think she's on the level even after the sneaky conversation with
Thank you.
Grandad.
I'll do all I can for you in return.
Maybe I'm biased to always trust people with the nicer outfits in video games, but I think I trust her still.
That seems
Or-
fair. I guess it depends on
Oh, that's
your specific
that's
taste in
normal.
nice outfits.
Normal world.
Very dramatic.
Grandad, why have you set this room up? Oh, good spikes. Normal world. Oh, hello, evil Lily.
Take this!
You say that like lilies are good. They do attack you on sight.
That's true, but also, I don't know, their boots are cool. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess that's like
Do
a
you trust them then?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they've got a lovely outfit, so I trust them. How dare you call me out so immediately? Ugh.
Trapping you in your own logic.
I never said I used logic ever, Robin.
Is that an electric chair? Or is that
I don't know, I didn't sit in
thing they
that.
have is that a thing they have at their hairdressers?
Do you want me to sit in it?
It can't hurt, can it?
I don't know. Maybe it can. Man move. I don't like it. I do not like it. I've been
It
tricked
can't
before,
hurt,
Robin.
even though he just described it as an electric chair, meaning it can and probably will hurt.
Beast killer.
Ooh.
Well, I guess I could resist some darkness, you know.
Might fuck about.
Might fuck about and resist the darkness. Oh, it's a cool whip! Hang on, cool whip means something in America, doesn't it? What's cool whip again? Is cool whip the one that's like... You know how...
One of them's kind of like whipped cream, one of them's a type of mayonnaise,
Yeah,
right?
well, I think it's worse. One of them is whipped topping, which is like fake cream that goes on pie.
Oh, yeah.
The controller is connected, you daft thing. What do you mean? Okay.
Yeah, we dafty.
It's gross cream in a tub. Thank you.
Okay.
So Cool Whip is not the mayonnaise then that doesn't need to go in the fridge somehow because science has gone too far. Oh, Miriam, that's us.
Uh-oh.
Hey, okay. Game's being awkward again.
Also, there's Miracle Whip and Cool Whip. And
Why
one
would
always
you give
lies,
them
one always
both-
tells the truth.
Why would you give them both the same name? That's asking to make a pie with mayonnaise on. You're literally asking for trouble, surely. Also, would you want mayonnaise called Miracle Whip? Oh, Medibot's giving away the secret. You're meant to mix them up and have mayonnaise pie. Oh, mayonnaise pie is making me feel bad.
It doesn't sound good.
I'm notably
Speaking of
not a
something-
mayonnaise enjoyer.
I appreciate a good mayo, but I would not eat a pie with mayonnaise in it.
Do you appreciate an evil mayo?
Define evil mayo.
Pie made of mayonnaise.
Yeah, well, my producer just heard the words pie with mayonnaise in it and nodded, so...
Bless her. She can have all the mayonnaise pie for us.
Yeah, you can have all the slices of pie. We'll have something with apples in it, I guess? She's giving me a thumbs down.
To be fair, hot fruit, you know?
It's delicious.
I'd rather have sweets, though.
It is a sweet!
So,
Fruit is nature's fast food. Just
Fruit
pull
isn't
off
a
tree.
sweet. Fruit is not a
Yes,
sweet.
it is!
We've
It
been
is!
over it. Fruit is tasty. Fruit is delicious. Fruit is not sweets. I'm sorry, Robin. I'm not saying fruit isn't a treat. Fruit is a treat.
I think that you could just have cherries as on their own and that could be a good sweet. I think
It's not a sweet. That's just a treat.
I think that a dessert that you could enjoy. What are you doing?
I had to kill 6 of them for a quest. You know, video game
Oh, okay.
shit. Carry on, Robin. See, Ivy's right. Ivy is saying it's treats. Tree sweets. Oh dear me.
A serviceable dessert is raspberries with either double cream or, if you're feeling fancy, yogurt with a bit of sugar on top as well. And which part of that is sweets? When does it become sweets?
Pretend. Oh. What if I just sort of spray stuff on you? Whoa! I can't do that! Why can't I do that? Excuse me, if this is a doppelganger, I should be able to do all of this. Maybe I can do all of this. Wait, I know I can do that katana move. Yeah, because I got chopped with katana.
Oh, that'll bring my concentration down as well, I think.
Just gonna spray, like... Oh, only one damage. Hang on! I'm a genius! Genius!
Oh, yo! Okay.
I'm a criminal genius! Uh-oh. You know, funny stuff. Oh my god, it's gonna be Big Dragon again. Excuse me? All of these moves are very cool. If I get a katana, can I do all of these moves?
Apparently yes.
Oh, wow. Ow.
The lightning kicks are very good.
It's very cool.
Nicely
I've
done. First try.
realised I quite like bunny. Oh, to be fair, the fairy was feeding me sweets. Quite like bunny mode. It's quite powerful. Oh.
Ooh.
Hang on, let's try that one. More shadow cloak. Alright, love, it's me, Shadow Tracer. What? Do you just... Oh, they attack as well, I guess. Okay, weird.
Can you connect a second controller and then the second person can play the shadow clone?
I am afraid I have literally no idea. The game is having enough trouble with one of the controller. Okay, that did 20 more damage. I don't know. I think it's better turning into a bunny.
You would say that.
Well, is this good? I don't know.
Take this!
Oh, it sort of eats your MP. It's probably doing something.
It says healing, but you're at max health, so...
So we can't possibly tell, yeah. Well, there's the game's doppelganger. Every Castlevania's got to have one. And this
Really
is...
fair.
Ooh, this is no exception. Is this a castle? Oh, that's a wall made of spikes. Is this technically a Castlevania? What are we saying?
Can you bounce off the ceiling to get past that?
That is exactly what I'm going to try. Yeah, basically. Oh, I love a cheap little treasure. Spiked breastplate?
Okay.
That's not as good as my assassin's vest. Look at all of those down numbers. Now, some would say, oh, but Danny, defense went really, really way up when you had that on. I would say, who needs defense when you have a cool whip?
You gotta stop saying that.
Well, it's a cool whip. I think that they should change, not me.
I can't disagree with you.
Extra whip damage! Yeah! Okay. Let's go! Where is it? How much did that do? Ooh, it's a fair amount of attack, I guess. Oh, it means you do contact damage if you wear it, but I don't really want to be walking into everything. I know that looking at my playstyle, you could judge that actually I do want to touch enemies all of the time. But I promise you I'm trying not to.
I thought it would do contact damage because why else would it be covered in spikes? It looks a lot like the armor of Spiky Derek from Dark Souls.
Spiky Derek? I'm not criticizing the name, I just don't know who you mean. Shit Nick!
What's his name?
The Dragon Rider.
No. Well, poor Dragon Rider.
It's the only person I've heard you refer to that's with a term like shit Nick in Dark Souls. Cow?
Kirk, Knight of Thorns.
Cow?
It's a brazen bull, probably.
Cow?
I mean, it looks like a torture device.
Speaking of which, I just jumped up and there was a giant whacking great knife.
I noticed that. It's like an Edgar Allan Poe story.
Oh yeah, the giant whacking great knife that lived in the ceiling. That one.
The pit and the pendulum, Danny.
I don't know.
Come on.
I thought you might be talking about the whacking great knife in the ceiling.
No.
The other one.
That was Lovecraft.
I don't know if Caraboss found a secret. I was too busy.
Up here.
Oh, I
Thank you, Caraboss.
smashed it a couple of times and didn't do a good enough job. Is that the steel money one? That's the steel money one. Thank you, Caraboss. Love you. Sorry about bringing you to this awful place. We'll go on a nicer holiday later, I promise. It does feel a little bit silly basically just killing everything by spraying water in the face, but well, that's what we're doing.
to go back to my earlier point, it was Kirk Knight of Thorns, not shit Nick.
I'm sure you called the Dragon Rider shit Nick when we played Dark Souls 2.
That does sound like the kind of thing I would have done, honestly, because he's useless.
Oh, he just falls off the platform. He's horrible. He doesn't do his job good.
He doesn't even ride a dragon.
He doesn't do his job good. It really looks like there's a secret above us, doesn't it?
Mm.
Oh, poor dragon.
Laurentius is... I would describe Laurentius as smelly Nick rather than shit Nick. He lives from the Great Swamp.
Don't go off
Come
for
on.
a second. My brain full and expecting you to do SpongeBob SquarePants.
What? Oh,
can't
he lives
say-
in the
you
Great
can't
Swamp
say who
under the depths.
Oh dear me. Well, that was the...
Laurentius.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. Oh,
Ooh.
don't ooh
Oh.
this. This is even scarier.
Okay. Ugh.
Thank you. They're not going to be vulnerable to my hot water spray here, are they?
Maybe they hate it even more. Oh shit! They did. They really.
Bath time, huh? I don't know what it was about the Dark Souls streams. We certainly were disrespectful to most every NPC we met, weren't we?
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry,
It's
ceaseless
too
discharge.
post-faced is the problem. Sorry, ceaseless discharge.
If I jump off the ledge, it's just going to be... Oh, hello. Is it just going to be lava? Yeah, it's lava. It's just lava down here. It's lava.
Okay.
Oh! Who are you? Oh, it's volcano morts, you know. Larry the fuck?
Thornbury, that's the most disrespectful name I've ever heard. And I was in the call with Danny when she said crap overlord.
I couldn't remember Ceaseless Discharge's name! I feel bad about it like 3 or 4 years later. It is my greatest mistake in all of stream. I can get that.
You can get that. Use the zappy thing.
Yeah, Zappy Bobs. Reflector Raymond.
Zappamajig.
The Zappama Bob. Oh,
Curry
of course you
powder?
found curry powder in the Inferno Cavern. What?
We've come full circle. What happened there?
Burnt me toesies.
Just dip your toes into the magma.
But that's alright, I'll have a seafood curry.
Delicious.
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 I have 12 fried fish. With your seafood curry, it's important to have some protein, so I had 7 slices of fried fish.
There's a lot of seafood.
That's a lot of hungry. You're a mimic, clearly. Thank you. Oh yeah! Forget the whip thing!
Ooh.
I don't know if luck actually increases your drops and stuff, but I'm going to assume it does. Ooh! Oh! Cleaned it too hard, it really didn't like it.
Good grief.
It totally does increase drops. Okay, thank goodness.
Otherwise, what's a luck stat for, I guess?
Just general day-to-day luck, you know? Like,
Yeah.
if you drop something, can he catch it? Why is this whole area suck? Ah! Ah! What happened?
Pretty sneaky volcano mort.
Ah! Okay, I think if you hit the lava, you just get pushed back. Okay, take it back. Volcano Cavern sucks. Hi in, bath time. It's hot bath time.
Ooh, the double-double.
Ooh. Finally, the ability to just sort of spew flames randomly. Oh, it's one of those weird bugs that fall apart. Oh, okay. Is that going to be a crit ring? That's got to be a crit ring, right? Yeah. Yeah.
It just increases the damage, not the chance for them.
I mean, that would make your crits really juicy. However, what if you had a dance mask on and looked cute? So that I have tiers of how I work out equipment in games. Top tier is it pretty? Second tier is, does it make me do crits? Third tier is, does it give me do drops? And then everything else is in a big bucket marked.
Well, Robin might like these.
No, that's a separate bucket where I put all of my great swords. Oh, nailed it. A big bin marked slow weapons for fools.
I just like burst damage. Jeez.
Yeah, but imagine if you could just do... You know what burst damage is from? Crits. Imagine if
Yeah,
you
it's a
could
guaranteed crit.
No, it's not though, is it? 'Cause you don't get bigger letters when you use a greatsword. It's just normal letters that go higher. When you do a crit, it always like flashes. It's cool.
I can't argue with that.
You're a mimic. Goodbye. Oh yeah. I am slightly aghast at how incredibly powerful just spraying water at everything is. I mean, I do appreciate that it's like, you know, elemental weakness of this area, I suppose, but also, look at that!
It's working really well, and I feel like a chump for telling you to invest in the heretical grinder when just squirting with water's doing just as good.
That's the real heretical grinder, Robin. A big super soaker. Actually, it's not even a big super soaker. It's like one of those rubbish little plastic guns you got from the news agents. Turns out there might be ill effects to summoning demons in that, huh?
Boo. I don't
Who
believe
would have
that.
thought? Well, we are down. Yeah, okay. We've got to be getting a new traversal method soon, right? Maybe... Oh, hang on. This is literally a boss. Maybe here. Triple jump, maybe? Maybe slamming ourselves onto... Oh, dear.
Okay.
Well, maybe we'll get to climb on the... Okay, I assume we'll get the ability, like, to VVVVV off of this guy, maybe.
That'd be fun.
Ow. It's like a weird, horrible bird dinosaur thing. Oh, you can move and do that. Okay. Sorry for calling you a weird, horrible bird dinosaur. You seem to take it kind of personally.
I thought dinosaurs were birds. I thought that's what was been established.
That's true. Oh, I don't understand that move.
I do appreciate the skulls strapped to it. It's very spooky.
It's very spooky. I feel like... I feel like bird is dinosaur at a different phase of its life, you know? What's going on?
Sure. But, I mean,
What's-
ostrich is a bird, isn't it?
yeah. Bird, not a dinosaur.
Hold on.
Ooh, oh, a white one. Ah!
Don't give up.
What? Used to...
Invert.
Oh! It literally
Ah.
it turns the world around! Oh,
That's very
that's
good.
cool.
So I'd heard about this skill before, but I didn't know it worked like that.
Oh my god, that's really cool. Also, everyone's right, it's the inverted castle. We did it.
Hey, do you know all those rooms that you went into that were just drops all the way down?
Mm-hmm.
That seemed like dead ends.
How would we ever possibly get back up those? Now we've figured it out. Oh, Robin, this unlocks so much. Oh, Robin.
Ah, Daddy.
Oh, it's search action time. Now, do we continue forward here? Or do we
Yeah,
start to
totally.
explore old areas? Because...
I'd say keep going forwards until... Because what if there's not very much left down there? Like down to
Oh,
the
that's
right?
true. Well, presumably the way forward is up and right here because of that. There was that slightly lit up path.
Yeah.
Ah! Oh. So, obviously, Castlevania has a history of the map inverted. The inverted castle from Symphony of the Night being a pretty notable example. This is such a cool way of doing that. Like, obscenely cool. And That's slightly confusing, but you know, that's fine. Oh, it doesn't affect the enemies and stuff. Oh, jeez.
Apparently this makes some boss fights pretty trivial.
For some reason, I just simply not considered the fact you could use that in a boss fight. Sorry, Zepper. You just sort of stand on the ceiling spraying water at them. Hang on, does it affect thing? Oh, it doesn't affect your gravity of skills. That's so cool.
Oh,
hang on.
hang on. The scarf also.
I'm sorry, I have to check something. I'll look at the scarf in 1 second, but I have to check something. Oh, that's so... This game's so cool, Robin. Do you want to see something cool?
Yeah.
There.
Okay, that doesn't do gravity, but it's still really cool.
Hmm.
I just had to check. It's...
That's a really cool skill.
Tamako Death is cool. Oh, I'm confused now. I've messed up my brain. Chair. Thank you. Right. I think I'm going to go exploring a little bit before we power on ahead, because, you know,
Sure.
it's fun to fill in the map, and we've got so many areas left with treasure to find, so why don't we go find some treasure?
Yeah, good call.
Oh, I love treasure, Robin, you have to understand.
What happens if you use that skill in an outdoor area?
I'm going to find out. We're going to go use it in the village and maybe shoot off to space and get a game over. Or maybe it'll just go and not let us do it. But either way... Oh, it's a treasure. Ultimate ammunition. Don't use the guns, but... Oh yeah, that's a nice present, thank you. I might actually craft... Oh, it's doing it again, Robin.
I don't like it.
I might craft one of those guns and see if they're worth using with like good ammunition. Now that we're at the end of the game, there's some really good guns in the shop. Sort of expecting they might not be as good as just using water spray. Water spray seems to be doing this very, very well.
Yeah.
By the way, just another thing I'd really like to mention. Obviously, the music in this game has been very, very good. But hey, the music in this area is very cool. It's very Castlevania cool.
Hey, yeah. Precise platforming. What if we did this instead?
Now, there is every... Oh, okay, there's a platform there. I was going to say, there is every chance I might just land head first in the lava. Treasure. Risk ring? Is that going to be more damage, low health? Probably,
gotta be,
right? What else could risk mean?
Okay. Drops a lot of your stats by a lot.
That's
a really good
risky. That's risky.
Doesn't increase your attack by that much, does it?
No, it's quite small, isn't it? That's
Just don't
very
get hit.
risky for very small. But what if I wore the dance mask instead? Because the dance mask gives us a bigger benefit of being cuter. I hope you understand.
Of course.
I'm going to use my demon powers to spray water into this lava and see what happens. So where do we need to go? Well, to be fair, we actually need to just get the heck out of here, don't we? We need to go home. Oh, okay. That's what I was expecting the risk ring to do, to be honest with you. Left an item on the ground. Sorry for littering, everyone.
Have you? Here's good work.
A whole diamond for me?
You're
I think-
too kind.
I'm going to do a little bit of chatting to everyone. You know,
And a
Yeah.
plan.
got some work to do.
Sure.
We haven't spoken to... Is that Abigail? I think it's Abigail.
How are you?
Yeah, we haven't spoken to Abigail in a little while.
She looks
Abigail
so
wants
morose.
a well, to be fair, she's dealing with like people's belongings
get
and
it.
their. She's got one of the heavier jobs.
Here's what you asked for. This is it. That's one more village.
Hairbook, hairbook, hairbook.
This is the key. Right.
Hound vest. Oh, we already got a cowboy hat though. Oh well. You know what they say? Can't have too many
Here's what you
cowboy
asked
hats.
This
They
is
do
it.
say that.
I've
This
never
is
quite
the key
understood the
safe.
expression
Right.
because I have 0 cowboy
see that?
hats, and honestly, I feel that might be enough cowboy hats in my life.
Thank.
Do we
I
have
think I'd like one decent cowboy hat. I think.
We don't have a flame circlet yet. We don't have a flame circlet yet. Oh well. I don't think this is going to do anything. But for... Well, basically because we have to know.
For
I think
science.
I think it's time I tried to invert myself outside. I'm 99% sure it's going to do nothing at all.
What do you mean nothing at all? Like, what's that?
As in it will just go and not do anything. Oh, we can make a
Are you
flame
eating?
circlet. That's a good
So,
idea.
What'll it be?
Not prepare. That's where you make food. Oh, maybe we can't make a flame circlet yet.
Crafting the flame circlet is locked until you buy a normal circlet.
Oh, okay. Let's
Stop
go
that.
buy a normal circlet.
Sure.
I thought I had bought a lot of the basic items because, like, obviously with rings and stuff, you have to
What are you looking to
craft them
buy?
through rings, right?
She got back
Oh,
here
I
quick.
completely
Is
haven't.
this right?
Well,
Thank you.
Dominique can seem to teleport quite
Is
quickly.
this
I'm going to
right?
buy
Then
one
we
of
have a
Robin's
deal.
hat and one of
Be
Robin's other.
nice to me.
I was literally just about to.
Thank you.
I was going to say I'm going to buy one of Robin's other hat, but now maybe I won't.
You killed me, Garbo.
Yeah, and then they say you were brave.
Thank you.
But it's also expensive.
To be fair, you just spent that money on 144 eggs, so
Yeah, which is also in honor of you.
it's kind of
Right,
gross.
So, what'll it be?
I mean, it's not my fault you decided
That was a
to...
joke.
I'll go with
That was the joke.
I'll go
Oh,
with
wait. Okay, wait for two things, Robin. I understand the joke, and also I can craft a witch hat.
Ooh.
I understand your joke, but also it's witch hat time.
Pace yourself.
Okay. Where is it? Looks too big for her.
It's a bit big.
Robin, it looks too big. Oh, it just makes it look like a superhero again. Yeah, oh, that's a nice witch's hat, actually. That's a really nice witch's hat.
It's a really nice witch's hat. Goes with the
It's got-
outfit.
It's got a little rose on it. Got some really cute pink trim. That's a really nice witch hat. Also, our hair's coming down slightly. This looks really, really nice. This is a beautiful witch hat, and that's gonna become part of the outfit when I cosplay Miriam and you cosplay. I can't remember
Yeah.
who you're gonna cosplay from Bloodstained.
I think I said Dominique. I don't know if
Oh,
I'm going to
yeah.
stand by that. But...
No.
Go
Don't
on.
like it. Don't like it, Robin.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Are you going to save your game first?
Yeah.
Because now
so
you've got a witch's hat. You don't want
I
to lose
made
it.
a witch hat, yeah. I'm like, you know how I said I was 99% sure to do nothing? That percentage is dropping.
Like, why would they, in a game all about movements, why would they say, oh, but you can't move here, though?
Because there's no ceiling.
So,
maybe
that's
I'll-
your problem.
Maybe there'll just be like a laser barrier there and I'll go, oh, well done. Oh, okay.
Oh. I guess.
Hearing Miriam shout, invert, just from off screen is very like, oh, all right, very, very clever, well done, settle down.
You've been silly, player.
There was something in here we needed invert to get to, wasn't there? Let's go to the ship first. We've all had a lot of fun, but I'm gonna have to come back down now because there's nothing up there. Yeah, that's a good point, Lilac. I don't think we'd want to visit the moon anyway.
Moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted. Can get a gun though. Maybe if I go up with a gun, something different will happen.
You're right.
What bit of this area could we not visit? Could we visit everything?
It looks like there's only. It looks like you've unlocked everywhere on the map, but.
Was it this top right corner of this room we couldn't get to? I'm sure there was an
Might
area we
be.
couldn't get to, and Hiromi said there was something up there. No, we got that. Maybe there was nothing here. That chest, I believe, is a blue chest, though. That one respawns. I think those are just icons for respawning chests, right? I don't know. I don't know. You can go check quickly. Oh no. Maybe these people will be less resilient to my spray of warm water.
Tell you what they aren't resistant to. Being murdered.
It's a bit far.
Well, you're the one whipping them.
I guess, technically. Why would we have not got the chest in that room? What would have stopped us getting the chest in that room? Oh wait, was it no, it's just a blue chest. It's just a blue chest. There was just some salt in it. Okay, so maybe we did get everything here. That's fine.
Strange.
We got the map completion, and as we all know, that's the main thing. So speaking of map completion, should we go fill out the entryway?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn myself upside down and go all the way up here. And I'll smash myself against the ceiling and presumably, like, bust up my shoes again. Remember our first time coming to lovely... Don't remember what the castle is called. Did we ever find out what the castle is called? It's not
Castle
Castlevania.
that came from hell.
The castle that came from hell, brackets, and it is going to be sent back there.
If I've got anything to say about it.
That's the third subtitle. There are 3. Weird how it hasn't caught on. Oh, hang on. It's very cute to put statues here knowing what we would do. That's good. We can definitely go up there, can't we? Yes.
Ah.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Hey, Robin! There's a room full of spikes!
Oh, this is the one we want to send into a bat, isn't it?
Well, in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and I know this is not exactly what's going to happen, that is our frame of reference for these sort of things, we had to get some specific shoes that could walk through spikes.
Can you get your big hand to move this Iron Maiden?
Yes, you very much can. But I don't think that would help us, really.
Not right now, but...
Oh, it's stuck.
It's on the
Okay.
track. That's cute. That looks like it sucks.
It looks like we're probably not making it through there right now, unless I just tank a million squillion hits, which I don't really want to do. And I don't believe we have any shoes that would do it. No, we just got those normal shoes. Maybe toy shoes would do it. Okay, so unfortunately, we've just found another mystery here. That's a shame.
That's a new mystery, though. That's one we didn't have before.
Upgraded our mystery. We've traded in a more generic mystery of how do I get up there to a specific mystery of what do you mean you've put spikes all in this corridor?
Well, one of the mysteries that we had before was where do we go next? And that's the answer to half the question. But it hasn't answered the what do we do to get through there
That's true.
question, which is also a pretty important part of the mystery.
Oh dear. Right, throw ourselves up this tube next.
Get tubing.
Just a... Yes, let's get tubing. Like, the... Here's a high quality reference. Like the arcade game, Tubin. That I only know because I've seen people play it and go, ugh, look at how weird this game is. It's called Tubin. It's a game where you hang out in a big rubber ring and fall down a thing, like a big set of rapids, and look like you get yourself in a lot of trouble if you did it in real life, honestly.
That sounds pretty fun. I think I remember seeing an arcade game like that where it was like a Whitewater Rapids game, and you control it by having a big paddle, not an oar, but.
What do you mean I can't get through? But there's not a. There's,
Not yet.
There's not a line on the map. That's not fair. That's thoroughly unfair. As a protest, I'm throwing myself up there. Look here. Oh, I know, that's great. We did this. Thank you, though. Oh, wait, no, we did it in a different bit. We didn't do this here. Thank you very much. Oh, it's him. We keep finding him all over the shop.
Wasn't there also a in the sandy bit? There was a bit in the roof that we were trying to get through, but we couldn't because
There very
we couldn't
much
jump.
was.
I don't know if there's going to be the next stage of the game up there, but it's something to consider.
Well, the thing is, even if it's just a sippy cup, you know what I really love? Having more HP.
Yeah, you got me there.
Oh. We're getting the good shards now. I don't know if it is a good shard, but it feels like a good shard, so you know. In all honesty, I went with Carabas just because she looks cute and she fits the aesthetic we're going for with the stream. Silver Knight sounds like he's really cool as well. Oh wait, I don't actually need to go up here, did we? We went up here. That was just a quicker way of getting up here, which is good for me.
Yeah, we're just playing in the space. We're exploring.
We're playing in the space, and in the space today is inversion.
A big horse that kicks you in the head.
Oh, my least favourite. Right, this
My
is
least favourite
definitely
place
one.
to be
I mean, I'm not that fond of getting kicked anywhere, I think. I don't have like a list of
But if you do have a list of
places I'd like to get kicked.
Hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, head would be up there, you're right.
We hope you're paying attention at home as well.
Very fine equipment.
Okay.
Wish I could get some very fine equipment. Don't want to be too fancy, don't want very good, just want very fine.
That's fine.
You think we get up here by going through the Death Spike tunnel, maybe?
That would make sense.
That's what seems to track right now, doesn't it?
Also, we're in a cathedral, so I feel like that's going to be a very important part of the game up there as well. Otherwise, I would be in a cathedral in the Castlevanias.
Kick expertise. Thank you. My real life skill. Yeah, like, I don't think in any of the other Castlevanias that the cathedral has been like hugely notable. It's just an area of the map, you know.
Okay.
A good area of the map with cool stuff in, but never like pivotal. But also, who knows, right?
It's
the
clock
stuff that
towers
you-
the important bits.
Yes,
aren't
yes,
they?
yes, absolutely. But also, ultimately, who knows where anything could be, right?
Yeah, this isn't a Castlevania, it's Bloodstained. So,
Also,
Anything can
one
happen.
of the things we know that we're looking for is just 2 keys. You can keep a key anywhere. That's one of the things about keys. Oh no, it's fun to ring them. That's all I've got, really. Whoa! Silver Knight or someone else? Silver Knight. He's gonna be pretty decently leveled soon.
pretty strong boy.
Is the book the familiar that buffs you? Because to be fair, that is a pretty cool thing for a familiar to do. But also, ooh, that's very demon. Does the book
No, it won't.
does the book heal you and point out where secrets are? Carpenter's key. Where do we need that? Oh, where do we need Carpenter's key? Also, I wish I knew any songs by the group, the Carpenters, because that would be a good joke, wouldn't it? Okay. This way's nothing. Are you googling songs by Carpenters?
No.
Okay, I believe you. Do carry on.
I can't do this.
Yes, Robin. What's up? What's up, Robin? How are you?
I'm doing alright, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Do you have anything to tell the class?
Oh no. I can't commit to this bit.
It's too late now. We're in it. We're in it. What was here? It's a treasure! Oh, blood gang. That's not a sword. Oh, is that a big sword or a little sword? A little sword! Yeah! Oh, this is
cute.
kind of cool looking sword. It's the cool sword. Robin, I'm sorry. Ivy's chanting for the bit. You need the bit. You need to give us the bit.
I got the carpenters and the cranberries confused, so I cannot.
Oh no!
This is a bit that I cannot carry on any further.
Oh no! There's been a terrible incident in the bit. There's a
They're
problem
at
with the
the
bit.
band, and their name begins with C, and ends with S.
All of that's true. Yeah. Is this the door we need the millionaire's key for?
This one is, yeah.
So, as far as I'm aware, right now we're looking for the millionaire's key and the. Oh, there was another key.
We're looking for the carpenter's door.
Yeah, the millionaire's key and the carpenter's door. Let's keep going to the right and just sort of fill out the map a little bit more. Warhorse's key. Thank you. Thank you for having a brain where where we're still trying to figure out if there is a bit about the carpenters or not. This is like, I know this is terribly aimless to some degree, but like, I enjoy this part of the search action game, you know? I like when you just get to sort of wander around, fill out the map with the new tools you've been given. There might not be anything cool here, but I don't know. Why not explore and see?
It's very satisfying to completely fill out the room completion on there as well, you know?
Oh, yeah. It's so nice just to... I just like it when the map gets filled in.
Yeah.
Got to save all those squares, what we done. Where are we up to? Archives? It said on the map, I think we're about like 70-something map percent. We're kind of getting there.
Yeah. What's the food percent like, though?
Key of Celeste, that's the one we needed. The food percent. Oh. I don't know, actually. Does it tell us?
I thought it would say somewhere, but maybe I was wrong.
We've consumed 28 unique dishes, if that's helpful at all.
That's not bad. You
One of
can't
those
eat
was 40 litres of blood.
butter. Hey, it's certainly unique.
Also, no, you're right, you can't eat butter. Not
Okay.
just straight. Also in real life, you can, but you shouldn't.
You can, but you shouldn't.
Ultimately, you've got
Ivy.
to live your own life, but...
Ivy, that is ultimately a good joke.
It's a bit dad joke, but I can respect that. Hi, Tamako Death.
Bye, Tamako Death.
It's nice just to visit her in her weird chariot room.
Mm.
There she is, the coolest enemy. Actually, we don't know that yet, do we? Impossible
She
to
doesn't
say.
She doesn't say "eu" when you kill her, so.
Oh, that's true. So maybe she's not the coolest enemy, you're saying?
You said the answer.
Just wanted to...
Murders them.
Yeah, no one in this game likes being sprayed with water, apparently. Not a single soul. It's just bath time.
Take a shower, you animals.
You've been in this castle for so long, you're stinking it all up. I don't know where we go. We could fill out these gaps a little bit, I suppose. There might be something in that giant tower where we fought the wormy, but I really doubt it. I don't know. Could go explore the dirt area leading onto the water area, because this tunnel here is certainly something we need to be able to fly up into the sky to get up into. Yeah, let's do that. Although I do actually need to bring these books back up. There's a door unopened in the upper left. Ah, yes, that's because we couldn't get there, unfortunately. That is where the Tunnel of Death Spikes was.
Mm-hmm.
Chair Mimic, Chair Mimic.
It's such a cruel prank. Like, you spend so much time going, ooh, a chair. This is nice. I trust this. I'll sit in this.
No, it's a truly incredible prank, and Eager's right to do it. You're right, but also you're wrong if you understand.
I get you.
You're both right, and Ramsey's going to stand in all the spikes, huh? You're right and also wrong. And I have nothing but respect for you, but also, Chair Mimic is good. Chair
Nothing
Mimic is
but respect for Eager as well.
Yes. Nothing but respect for my cowboy. Oh yeah, we're on the demon number of health. Well done, everyone.
Yay.
That was the reason I jumped into all of those spikes. Right, let's go down south.
Please.
What happens
It's
in the
nice.
south, Robin?
I mean, much the same that happens in the north, but we're smugger about it.
Is it true that there's Morris dancing there?
There is, unfortunately, Morris dancing. I remember one of my friends was talking about, like, a game that they like playing, which is going on YouTube and finding... like, typing in the name of their hometown, like, being as specific as possible and seeing what comes up. I sent a video of a local parade that was in one of the hometown... like, a village near my hometown. And my friend saw this video and replied to me saying, this can't have actually happened.
To be fair, with all respect, Robin, I think you do rather live in a this can't be real sort of place. Having been to
Yeah.
Southampton, it's very idyllic.
Thank you very much.
Just gonna eat some potion, I suppose. Like, I'm from Manchester. I mean, you know.
Then I say kill them all.
No.
What?
I say be lovely to them all.
Oh, that's true.
It
It would have made for as good a film, though.
That's true. It would have made for a different film.
Starship Huggers.
We have played that game as well, and rather excitingly, the only stuff that existed at the time of the tiny little arsehole village I grew up in when I was little was someone doing fake parkour all over it, which was very good to see.
You do love to see it, is the thing. You do love to see somebody trying to do parkour and being pretty naff at it.
I don't think it was a deliberate attempt. I think it was in the same way that if I was to like jump over a fence, I might shout parkour, you know? I think that was the energy they were going for. Also, it's 2020, and I can still confirm, jumping over a fence and shouting parkour is very funny.
I've heard that in parkour gyms, you're actually banned from shouting parkour like that.
That's so incredibly fair. That's completely the right thing for them to do. Because people like me exist who are annoying. What's the point of this little hole where the dust gets sprayed in your face?
Dance.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's just a little bant spit Grandad put in the underground desert for you. That's a nice way of thinking about it. It's like grunty in regular gyms. You just shout parkour when you're really expending a lot of parkour energy.
The thing that I say the most in gym, when I go climbing, is "oh shit" when I
Ouch!
fall off.
Oof! My bones!
I don't even say "ouch" and "oof" that much. It's just mostly "oop," and then I die because I fall off of a brick wall.
Oh, that's a shame. Sorry about you repeatedly dying over the course of the last 3 months.
I got better.
That's the main thing, isn't it? I feel like
I'm no Alex Honnold, basically.
Oh, I know. That's what I've always thought about you. Does anyone at home know who that is?
I'm giving them 10 more seconds.
Alex Honnold. Can't think of any wall climbing words that rhyme with Honnold.
Alex Honnold is a rock climber, and he was in a, I think it was award-winning documentary called Free Solo, where he climbed up this massive rock face called El Capitan without any ropes and without anybody assisting him. He just climbed. I think it must have been for like 4 hours, maybe 6 hours, without any sort of way to save him if he were to fall.
That sounds terrifying.
Yep, and a large part of the documentary is them talking about like, okay, but what if he does fall and he dies? Like, we are going to be filming that, and
Yeah.
is it responsible for us to do that or to even condone it? Anyway, he's done quite a few presentations and talks about the documentary, so he didn't die.
I'm glad to hear it, but also that's really spooky, and also it's really, really weird to like there are conversations you have, or like you have to end up having in your life that are very uncomfortable, and it does just make you think, is this the right thing to be doing? And that is a conversation that you would say, this is going to be a big lava hole, isn't it?
No, it's going to join back up to where you just got this skill.
Okay, that's fine. Did look a lot like a big lava hole, though. Oh, yeah!
Ooh.
Oh! You know where I get all my egg souffle from?
I thought you weren't supposed to overcook souffle.
Oh, no, but it's fine. It's just keeping it warm. It's not direct. Why does that happen with those bugs?
Their wings are clipping it. Their wings are clipping into geometry, I think.
Oh, what are we joking about? Egg.
If you leave an egg in a treasure chest and put it in lava, is that basically just proving it?
No, that's keeping it warm, like putting it on a hot plate.
Ah.
If you put it directly into the lava, that will cook the egg very, very quickly, mind. Remember, if you are cooking your egg, to
Sorry,
take it out.
Static.
Remember to, if you're cooking your egg in the lava, take it out, but the residual heat of the lava will continue to cook the egg. So always pull the egg early. Am I
Put it
wrong?
into ice.
Am I wrong?
Put it straight into ice afterwards as well. You're not wrong.
Don't ice the egg. Just take it off early and let the residual heat cook the egg. That's how you end up with really, really good scrambled eggs if you like them low and slow.
Oh.
If you like them rubbery, then cook them hot, take them off, and eat them quickly.
I know that people that like a boiled egg in the shell will put it into ice
Boiled
cubes.
Egg in the Shell was my favourite anime like 2 seasons ago. Sorry to carry on.
That's it. There's not really anywhere else for me to go. Apparently, it's to stop it from cooking well after it's been boiled, but also
yes.
apparently it can help these shells separate.
Yes, it will. So in between the egg and the albumin, there is a film whose name I completely forget because I'm stupid. But not like flash cooling the egg will help the shell and that film come away from the hardened white. I do remember things about cooking. I'm not as rubbish at cooking as you'd probably expect.
I like how you get to just talk about food without any goofs getting in the way.
When do we get to do cooking streams?
Please.
I want to do good cooking streams and also bad disaster cooking streams where we try and like figure out a recipe by imagination and it just comes out bad.
I've also heard that if you ever cut yourself while you're cooking, you can take that.
You've
membrane.
failed and you've practiced incorrect food safety.
It happens.
Yeah, it does happen. I just like the idea of doing cooking wrong.
You're not wearing your proper PPE for it.
You haven't worn your cooking hat, and therefore you have not been protected from knife. Because that's what the big hat is for when you cook, to protect you from knife.
It gives you a higher AC, so you're less likely to hurt yourself.
Oh, don't do that!
It looks bad!
It looks horrid! Those bugs specifically exist to freak us out when they go wrong.
Doing a good job of it.
They really are, aren't they?
They're not even like... They're doing it as they're falling down, they're just sliding away from each other. It's disgusting.
Yeah. It's Dark Souls death animation.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, Chachi finished off my kitchen tip. If you cut yourself with a knife while preparing food, you can use the membrane to apparently seal up the wound. I've never done that before because I tried
It's
to cut
wild.
myself while I'm cooking. Yeah.
You know what else you can use, by the way? A
plaster.
plaster. Yeah. Sorry to be boring and everything, but you know, genuine stream tip. Let's be serious for a minute. If you cut yourself, maybe use a plaster.
Why did you think of that?
What's going on here? this all sucks. Oh, it's for curry powder, so therefore completely worth it. Ah, yes, you're right. In calcium is just fiber for your bones. That's a scary sentence. Oh, that'll go good with our new hat. Yeah. It's all fine. So where are we going now?
This is the point where people in the stream chat were saying,
That they
do
got
you want
stuck
to
for several hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was hoping that I was hoping we'd stumble across something. I'm wondering if we need a shard or something. Well, no, because at this point the only shard I could see being useful is a resist spikes shard, which is a sort of weird shard to have. I don't think we have any areas of the map left unexplored. There are a couple, like there's one place in the church where we can stick our head, but other than that, I think we've pretty much explored everywhere we can get to right now. So my gut feeling is we need a shard of some kind. But what shard would be useful? Maybe we can speak to Dominique and she'll tell us, because she has been telling us about shards before.
That's not a bad shout.
Well, at the very least, we can go buy some eggs from her.
So if we ever take any damage, we can use them to heal ourselves.
Exactly, we can use the membrane to cover it up, because unfortunately Miriam forgot to bring any plasters.
I have something new to offer you.
Do you have any
Thank you.
news?
Did you forget something? What are you looking to
Useless.
buy?
Dominique's not helping.
Is this right? Many thanks.
Now what do we do?
Is this many thanks? Is this right? Many thanks. Is this right? Many thanks.
That's true, the toy boots do give you plasters for your legs and toes. I think we've eaten all of this food before. Yeah, we must have done, because we've made it, that's why it's showing up. Okay, so...
You've got so much Rene.
Is this many thanks?
Yeah, I've been killing a lot of
Is
cows.
this when we have it? Is the many thanks?
That's an awful sentence out of context.
Is the many thanks?
Just spend a lot of money on ingredients for no reason, you know.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
Yep, that's true, Ivy. If you wear your toy boots in the kitchen, you will have plasters ready to go. So before you reach for that egg membrane, reach for one of those plasters on your leg. Don't reuse plasters. That's the worst thing
reuse
you can
plasters.
possibly do.
That's the second tip that you should listen to us about. You shouldn't listen to us about very much,
Hey, I'm
Don't
clever.
reuse
I'm clever and cute, and I know berry spaghetti.
Berry spaghetti.
Berry. Did you know at high school, berry spaghetti is what everyone used to call me?
Is that true?
Yes.
I'll go with this.
Oh, what a good nickname!
I'm sorry, it was a lie, but I want it to be true.
Well, it's going to be true now, little Miss Berry Spaghetti.
Nectar.
Is berry
Oh, that-
spaghetti a thing? Is
I
it?
don't know. I truly don't know if
I'll
berry
go with
spaghetti is a
this.
thing, but it looks quite tasty.
Great.
I
I'd
think
go
the
for
pink
berry
noodles were
spaghetti.
sending me, honestly.
I'll
Yeah.
go with this.
I sort of expect that's what the food looks like at the Kawaii Monster Cafe. Incidentally, everyone, when we come back for Japan, we will tell you.
Okay, so the first result on Google was Mary Berry's spaghetti.
Great.
Okay, understandable, yes.
Then somebody on the Bloodstained subreddit saying that they tried making berry spaghetti and it kind of works.
I can believe it. I can
Considering
actually
that
believe
the
that it
item just-
works.
The description in the game is an improvised dessert.
And also,
Well,
it works! I promise! Oh man, I don't know. It looks so cute though.
it looks really
Oh.
cute.
Can we do a cooking stream where we make berry spaghetti?
The two comments that I want to read out. Somebody saying, going off with the noodles, that looks to be berry fettuccine. And somebody else says, as an Italian, this is confusing and terrifying.
Yep, fair also, yes. Let's also make some shiriko spaghetti. That one looks more challenging.
Red bean.
I'll
Red
go with
bean's
this.
alright.
I like red
fine.
bean, but with spaghetti.
That's the bit. I think that would work less good than berry spaghetti, because I suppose
Yeah.
in that one it looks more like they've just used regular spaghetti than they've changed the dough of the pasta at all. And I feel like changing the dough of the pasta is what you really need to do to make big potion.
Ooh.
I'll go with this.
Sorry, my senses got distracted.
Ooh, I like it.
Lilac said that they've had chocolate ravioli. I don't count Pop Tarts, but carry on.
This has changed the game. This is
Ooh.
changing the game.
You have to
Sorry,
go with your toy
Robin.
shoes.
Well, I can make more toy shoes.
That's true.
Boots fitted with a steam engine.
I'll go with this.
Oh.
Stupid.
We better be able to charge up a real big kick. Is there anything cool in here? That's quite cool, I suppose. Like a
do
pretty
like a-
sort.
Do you like a good rapier?
It's
I'll go
shaped
with
like a
this.
bit like a bee's bum, which is quite cute. Hang on, we should be equipping Alchemic Bounty.
Oh yeah.
Oops, uh-oh. We
Hi,
could have
Harry.
had 2 free
So,
pastas.
What'll it be?
I think after tasting it, I would probably say, you know what? You should have left our coat panty off for this one.
Big sword. Big sword.
I like the.
Big sword.
It's just a cool looking sword. Oh, the Nadachi. Hang on a second.
Let's make one of those. We've got enough of everything and it seems very strong.
It says it appears in an only slaying tail, which makes me think that's probably.
We have 1 gold, but what if we made a really big gun? It's not that big a gun, though. Make another cute beret, I think.
I'll go with this.
Oh, famous sword named
I
Graham?
like it.
Oh, okay. There's lots of cute clothes, but I don't want to make any of them because they don't actually change our appearance, so therefore what's the point, you know?
Yeah.
Whoa!
I'll go with this.
Hang on. Oh, we can craft... I've only just realised. You can craft unique shards from Johannes that don't drop from enemies, I think.
Hmm.
I'll go with this.
So I think it's like that hasn't consumed the luck shard. That's just created a new shard. Yeah, because if you look on the right, it doesn't use the shard. It creates a new
Oh
shard.
yeah,
Oh,
that's clever. That's
that
interesting.
is clever.
I'll
I'm
go
gonna
with
make
this.
all of these cool shards.
I'll go with this.
I'll go with that.
I'll go with this.
Oh, I reckon that was gonna be like a big fire ring round
I'll
me
go
then.
with this.
So I think Riga Stamara is the one that just makes the entire room pop off. Ooh. Oh, yeah, why
I'll go
not?
with this.
Brief invincibility after
I'll go
inverting.
with this.
Sounds
Okay.
cool to me, yeah.
I'll go with this.
So you don't have a horrible landing.
I'll go with this.
Oh. Oh! Okay.
Slimy leather.
Try not to think about slimy leather. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa! We can do
Okay.
even bigger. How do we get a bovine plume? We need to find a bovine plume.
You need to find a flying pig, and then you need to kill it.
You know what? You're
Promise
so
you'll stop
right.
Jeeble no matter what.
I promise. Anyway, I'm gonna put on my new shoes now. Bye. Here are the steam, but God, those are big shoes.
Those are big shoes. You look like a mismatched Dark Souls character.
I do a little bit. You mean like every Dark Souls character I've ever played?
Yes.
Not nice, but true. Okay, here is what. Yeah.
Ah, this is where the magic happens. The
Oh.
socks. The socks are sending me.
Oh my God. Asymmetrical socks as well, Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Okay, well we're sticking with these for a while, aren't we? Should I? Equip
Oh,
the
pig
bunny
is
skulls to
porcine
match?
and cow is bovine. I'm sorry.
That's true. Presumably we'll need to find the upgraded version of the big scary cow what we saw before. Way as well match. It's accessorizing. Sheep is they forgot to put a letter on the end. Here's a big kick. It's actually quite a big kick.
It's a pretty big kick.
Alright, well, we'll fill out this bit of the cathedral and then, Jeez, who knows, huh? Then if there's nothing... Oh, you're absolutely right, we should probably feed Susie. We've not spoken to her all stream. She's probably getting lonely and hungry, or both.
There was one dish that I always loved. It was long and stringy, but also it was very sweet. And every time I ate it, people looked at me and said, "What are you eating?"
Oh, Susie, that's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, they'd say. And they were right!
Is this the room we fought the big and?
I believe so.
So I could have sounded more northern when I said that. Is where I fought big and or what? It's a really nice room, though. Isn't this game just tremendously pretty? Oh, is that going to be Silver Knight again? There he is. And some pretty armor. Well, fair enough. This
that
is a
gonna do?
gorgeous room. Hang on. Ah, that's the one. What a pretty room we have. So, now what do we do?
So, things we can do. Get a haircut.
That's
Yippee.
absolutely true.
What else do we have on our plate right now?
So we're missing 25% of the map still.
Which is kind of exciting. It's probably going to be the top left area, isn't it?
Probably past the big old wall of spikes. So my gut feeling is we need to find a way to get past that big old wall of spikes. But who knows, eh? Although, rather coincidentally, we're coming up on the end of our time. So maybe this is a good place to stop for today. However, we should absolutely go check the haircut. Yeah, oh, hang on, you're right, we need to go... Oh, yeah, okay, there is one thing we have to do before the end of the stream, which is we have to annoy OD by shooting him to space. Because we've got the ability to high jump now, and there was specifically a hole underneath him, and I've played Castlevania, and thank you, Lilac, you're so right. I'm going to annoy our dad. Oh yeah, I forgot the sword was like that.
It's still one of the strangest decisions in this game.
I don't think at all. I completely. It's like what I expect. You remember that the sword in Castlevania Symphony of the Night goes slice all the
True.
time.
You're right.
I suppose it's not exactly on the level of going. When you do that. I shot for the moon with that and I missed.
That's okay, Danny. You're still among the stars.
Aw, that's nice. How I turn off hat?
I thought you wanted the hat on so you can see what the head looks like
We won't.
under
Sorry.
a hat.
Fix that. I want to at least see what the haircut is first, you know? We had
That's
that one
true.
last time. Which is the new one? Not that one, not that one. Not that one. Oh,
Ooh,
fancy
it's
little
longer back.
braids. Nice. It's been a while since we had the default hair, you know? Let's go with the default hair and wear a witch hat over it and see how lovely the hair looks. Where's my witch hat? There you go, see? That's really cool. That's a cool look.
That's really cool. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Thank you very much. It's very generous of you. The main important part is we've got to keep reinventing ourselves. We've got to get some new looks every time. I'm very keen on this look, although frankly, if we're going for witchy, I think I need to rework the bunny scarf and the bunny shoes, but that's fine. OD. Might talk to him and rent out a book first before annoying him, in case he gets sad. Hey.
I've come by some new reading material.
Oh. Greatly increases luck. Okay.
Greatly increases. Okay.
I'll go with this.
Oh, that's probably why our shards are wrecking house. Okay. I forgot we'd done that. I don't want that. I want even more luck. More luck. Was it just these incredibly big increases ones? Oh. Okay, those are all pretty cool, but, you know, greatly increases
Be
luck, huh?
certain to return what you borrow.
This is
This is a library, not a
not
bookshop.
a bookshop.
Here to take up.
Okay, maybe we can't
Be
get more than
certain.
3 right now. God, I love OD. The delivery of this is a library, not a bookshop is so good. He's our
He's really
dad.
good.
Up we go. Yay!
I like his arms.
Yay!
It's very annoying of you.
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
Thanks,
That's a really
OD.
good pose. Oh, do you reckon he's gonna be upset now?
How do you know it was
Here
you?
to take out a book.
That's true.
Be certain to return.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to him before we got the treasure. It's gotta be nice. He's our dad. He's the closest thing to a father fit macaroni and cheese. Why would that be the prize we get? Yeah!
Yeah! Come on. Yeah!
Oh dear. Well, they increase your luck by quite a lot, you know. And if we put the witch's hat over... Oh no.
Perfect disguise.
We're gonna change that. Oh dear me. Wait, can we just... Could just do that.
Oh, I guess.
It feels unsporting though, doesn't it?
It seems like that will give you more bad item drops, whereas having something that increases your luck was going to raise the chance for you to get better item drops.
Maybe.
I think that's how it works.
What else do you want to wear though? Oh, you can see that though. This is the problem now. I want to wear something that's cute. Oh, ooh, that's bad though. Ooh, that's a big attack boost.
That's a big number.
We'll keep that on for a little bit, huh? I like big number. Well, we've annoyed Dad now. Now what else do we do? What a curious point in the game we find ourselves at. I'm gonna wander over to the right, but I don't think we'll find much. I'm gonna throw myself. That's not grammar. I'm going to throw myself up where we found the big worm boss. Hello.
Take this! Blessing.
Thank you. Oh, imagine if we could walk through those spikes now.
Take this!
Imagine. Yeah, I'm going to throw myself up where we fought the big scary worm boss, but I'm not going to find anything there really. I might find, I don't know, like a cool HP up or something, but I think I find myself at an impasse.
An HP up can't hurt.
HP
See,
up
the
absolutely cannot hurt.
What do we use the Carpenter's ring for?
The carpenter's
Carpenter's key, I'm sorry.
key. We don't know yet. I've not found a carpenter's door. And I'm wondering if we should be looking for a carpenter's door, although that's confusing because there are, I think I'm right in saying, there are no areas of the map with like a door leading off them that I don't let remain accessible but unexplained, you know?
Yeah, because there's the Millionaire's Key and the Key of Celeste.
Yes.
And then everything else we're not sure about yet.
Yeah, I do wonder if we should be finding the Millionaire's Key or the Key of Celeste. Because I would assume the Carpenter's Key is used elsewhere. If we currently don't know. All the way up, see what happens. Whee! Oh! 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 Hello.
Hello.
Why would you do that? Whoa.
What? Are you kidding?
I'm a genius! I'm a genius! Yeah! Well, now we know how to get past the spikes. Was I not meant to have found it that easily? Is that what everyone's been alluding to?
I think people are furious about you finding it
I
just
went
like
to
that.
I went to the bit of the map we hadn't explored. We haven't been over here for ages. I'm extraordinarily not saying anyone who didn't find that is doing it wrong or anything like that. It's just, you know,
It was the last bit of the map to go to.
yeah, it's extraordinarily missable. That's hugely, hugely missable. Everyone at home who missed that, you're so valid. I understand your frustration. Thank you for offering to help. I genuinely, really, really appreciate it. Ivy,
And also, thank you for asking if you wanted help first before saying
Yes.
a cryptic clue.
I truly, truly appreciate that too. Ivy, I think I would agree. That seems like a weird decision. Seems a bit 90s design, you know. But oh well.
Yeah.
Whee! Oh yeah, Aquastream being a random drop is a bit junk too. It's a fight between those two things.
I agree.
Oh, this is where we go out to fight the boss. Okay, well, do you want to should we throw ourselves up the spike tunnel first before we leave?
I want to know.
I want to know as well. I have a gut feeling that they might have placed a secret somewhere on this huge walk down, but also...
Life's too short. Actually, can you use the spear charge move?
Whoa! Which spear was it? Ah, this one. Let's go!
Look at her little legs.
She's really running. Oh, out of juice now. That was fun though. This is leg day. This is how we train. This is what I
Yeah.
do every single Saturday. That's the day we don't stream, so that seems plausible.
Oh, you can hit the map square without actually unlocking it.
Oh, that's rough.
That should be illegal.
That's incredibly poor. Look, I'm so sorry, Medibot. Here is probably that's equidistant, isn't it? Oh well. You know what we say? Just gonna have to go there the long way. Oh, okay. I thought I'd fall down.
Fuck.
I never quite realised their name was just hello. Honestly, I think you're justifiably sour. You had an extremely poor experience. Leaving things up to random chance is always ultimately going to be very, very questionable when you're gating progression behind it. Ask me about MMO design. But like, I think there are things, if they wanted you to have to get the shard from that beastie, there are an infinite number of ways they could have done it that would have been more palatable than literally just having it be a completely random drop. They could, you know, make it like a guaranteed drop from an enemy that you have to fight somewhere on the critical path, you know, that kind of thing, right? But they don't do that, and it just sort of sucks. The hidden thingy is very hidden. It's like... Oh, this feels bad to just walk through it. It's capital H hidden. It's like I would expect a super powerful weapon to be there, and I guess to some degree this is a super powerful piece of armor, but you know, not the same thing.
It's also a progression critical piece of armor.
Yes. Who set up this tunnel?
Somebody with the Aegis armor, probably.
Well, I'm setting up the route, the route to my new room, and I really like this corridor, but I'm a little worried it might be too easy for people to get through. So I was thinking about maybe putting an Iron Maiden and big spikes in here. What do you reckon? Just wanted to get that map square.
Absolutely.
You know how we do it. Oh, there he is! Oh! Got his hat. Oh, that's pretty cool too.
It's not a bad look, is the thing.
That's kind of cool. It's no witch hat, but that's kind of cool. Oh, hang on. You can favourite these as well.
Ooh. Hey, you missed
Huh?
one.
What?
The cowboy hat.
Oh, sorry, you're so right. Thank you. I was looking for the... Oh, I'm in the wrong category. Okay. Anyway, that hat's cool. Not as cool as the witch hat. Thank you for your hat. Hang on. We have to pay the proper respect. Thank you for your cool hat.
I would like it if the fairy familiar also got the same hat as you.
That would be very, very cute. You don't know. Maybe if we level up that shard enough, that's exactly what will happen.
You're right.
This wall is so sus, but it's not breaking. And Carabella hasn't said, "Oi, look at this!" The fairy's so lovely. There's a oh, she doesn't go upside down. How have I just never realised that? So she doesn't need to. She can fly.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you think this area is going to be?
Oh goodness.
Why, it's the Oriental Sorcery Lab, Robin.
Yep.
So
Wouldn't have
dude
guessed that.
Did that dude have an eye in his mouth? That dude's got an eye in his mouth.
Does.
Gross. Oh, his name's Garp. 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 Oh, hang on. This area is really pretty. Gungeon again. One of the bad monkeys. Oh, should we? We've got to. Let's get to the next save point. I'm looking at time.
Yeah.
We don't want to explore too. How did he bloody get here? Why is he here? How did he get this lost?
Oh no.
Worst of all, how do we get there? Surely one bit of this wall is going to be breakable. How did you imagine this place? I gave you 2 waystones.
You really goofed it this time.
He's got himself in rock prison. Ooh, hang on, that's like a better cow. Hang on. Hang on, do you reckon
With
that's what
plumage.
Yes, exactly. Do you reckon that's how we get through it? How do I...
It's gotta be
How
right.
do I... What's with the Oriental Lab? That's not fair. They're keeping everything underground, the one place I can't go.
Take this.
Oh, I thought it was a secret, but I'm just awkwardly clipping through the wall. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, lesson learned. Don't play with the wall. Whoa! Oh, wait. It is funny when you consider that I'm just making them go away by giving them the spray bottle. Is that
No.
gonna be like a teleport?
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Oh yeah! That's a cool mechanic. Also, that's a ninja. Oh man.
That's fun.
Oh, okay. Both directions does something different. Oh no. Right, we'll come back here later. That's a treat for next stream.
A treat.
A punishment for next stream. Oh, red
Thank
bean.
you. Makes sense.
Why wouldn't the monkey have red bean? Away, away. Oh, Robin, this town's finished. We did just get a crow hat before as well.
Yeah.
What are we even doing? This spear's cool and everything, but it's kicking time, we know this.
Hang on a dang minute.
The other side of here! Oh, leave me alone. Still really scared of those demons, even though now they're kind of nothing.
You don't want them to touch you, is the thing.
I really don't. Curse is bad. I can't kick the big bell. Which means there must be a prize inside. Oh, I've played too many video games to be tricked like this. Ooh. Cool.
Alright.
Cool. Danny did get the chair shard, but hasn't leveled it up yet. I really, really want to, I just need to, you know, grind it out.
But now that we've got these new shards,
Oh,
shouldn't be a problem.
yeah!
Yes!
Well, okay, there's not a save point nearby, but also, who cares? Who cares? Time to check this final haircut, and then that'll be us for today. Because tomorrow, and when I say tomorrow, I mean in Stream World, wink wink, video number 8. Do you ever think it's just a mess?
This is one of the strangest things we've done for a while.
It's alright, Robin, you and me, we got this.
Yeah.
Who'd
have thought?
Look at us now, huh?
Look at us.
Who'd have thought, huh?
Not me.
Oh dear. About 50% of our stream is just obliquely referencing clips we've seen on the internet, innit? Remove the witch's hat for now. I'm going to get these locks trimmed. I think we had that one before. We didn't have that one before, did we?
I think we might have.
Did we have the in-respecting haircut before? Okay, we did because we didn't have that one before.
I thought I recognized Nick. That one is pretty good.
If you put a witch hat over that, what happens? Well, it just sort of all goes away.
The witch hat should be like 3 or 4 inches higher than it normally is.
Oh, Miriam, that's a lot of hair gel you're using. Miriam looks like she ought to be in Devil May Cry now. Oh, it is a bit like Pain, isn't it?
Fully Pain, isn't it?
Oh. The only problem is it doesn't work with the witch hat, which is a real shame. What would work with the witch hat? Presumably the tails will just get eaten as well, won't they? We'll stick with the default because it seems to be working out quite well.
The default does look a bit like hat hair, is the thing.
Yeah, so you put a hat over it, looks great. It's all
Yeah.
flowing out of the witch hat. Ah, dear me. I think we've had a very productive stream today, and I would say that because we got the witch hat. Those guys are fucking dead.
They're not going to be in Bloodstained 2.
This is Bloodstained. Well, no. This is Bloodstained 1 and they made Bloodstained 0.
Yeah. I really like saying they're not going to be in the sequel.
Yes.
This is a joke from the outtakes of Rush Hour 2. It's very stupid.
It's a very, very good joke. Did you do that with Parasite? We watched Parasite very recently, and it's an incredible movie, but I can't remember if you said they're not going to be in Parasite 2 very insensitively.
I did say that.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I was misremembering and making you look bad. No, you made yourself look bad.
You don't need your unreliable narrator to make me look bad, is the thing. I'll do that on my own.
It's a very good joke, is the thing. Except for when you did it when we were watching Parasite. Well, thank you ever so much for joining us today, everyone. Thank you for joining me as well, Robin.
Thank you for having me, Danny.
It's a pleasure as always. Oh dear. I feel like accomplishing all of what we've accomplished in this stream and finding that armor has been a huge bullet dodged. So
Yep.
I've used one of my however many lives a witch traditionally has.
As many as they want.
Is that true?
Well, cats have 9 lives, but witches aren't cats, they're witches.
Oh, that's true. Anyway. Oh, before we go, did we do a joke this stream? Did anyone figure that out?
I think we just...
Has anyone got the official joke count? I think we might be without a joke. Robin, quick, Robin, start a joke.
What do you call it?